Mary Alice and I actually made our decision to move to St. Louis, sitting on the patio of Hammerstone's on a Sunday afternoon when Raoul was and the Voodoo Blues Band was running the blues jam, and we just fell in love with the vibe of Soulard and Benton Park and the architecture, and St. Louis is. We're big fans of St. Louis. It's a great town. Has a great music scene. Music scene's undergoing some changes right now, as is a lot of things. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, and at the same time, I still think the St. Louis scene is extremely strong. You got people like Marquise Knox and Jeremiah Johnson, just big time national, international blues artists. They're both friends of mine and stuff. They've both been really nice to me and very generous when they talk about me, if they talk about me. But these guys represent some of the finest of St. Louis, of music, and that's what they're both about, is the music. And they're going on. They're the big stars, and there's other stars coming up, coming through, and all that sort of stuff, and it's all great.
You were involved a little bit with Dylan Triplett, I believe, too.
Yeah. I helped get Dylan signed to I just got him. I put him in touch with Larry Fulcher, who's the bass player from Taj Mahal, and Ruthie Foster, and who's a great independent record producer in his own right. And so I got him and Little Dylan together, and they got their record deals worked out, and it kind of got Dylan discovered and doing what he's doing now, and so. And he's super nice to me too. It's like, you got to help people when you can. And I've always done that. I've always helped. In Austin, I was always helping people learn how to play, how to perform on stage, paying them while I was teaching them, by the way. And I continue to do that whenever I have the opportunity to do so. Because people helped me when I was coming up. I didn't have it easy. I didn't, no one handed me $1 million and said, here. They handed me a busted guitar and said, here. I was homeless off and on for a couple of years, and I worked my ass off. I toured for decades. I played and worked and partied, and I partied hard. And that was fun. It was all fun, and it was a blast. And now I'm here in St. Louis, and when I first came up, I worked a lot because I was very fortunate, and Art Dwyer hired me right off the bat. I played with the Soulard Blues Band for 5 years or so till COVID hit. And Hammerstones hired me right off the bat with a Wednesday night residency that I've kept going for 10 years and hopefully another 10. If I live that long. But I'm giving it a shot.
That's right.
And never thought I'd be here saying that, but okay. And now I don't play with Soulard anymore, and I don't travel anymore. I have no interest in recording. I love Hammerstones. I play there usually twice a week. I have a great band with the Morgan family, with Takoro Morgan and Ronnie Morgan Jr. and Ziggy Morgan. Riley plays drums and keyboards at the same time. It's just incredible.
You were quoted as saying that down in Texas, you have to play pedal to the metal and kick ass. And did you find that here when you got here?
Well, that was just the way I played. So I continued playing that way. And
you found some cats here that could play with you.
There were some great musicians here. They had a different approach to playing than what we did down in Texas, and I had to assimilate that. And that's cool, man, because everything you learn, that's how you learn. That's one of the things I've liked about living in different places. You get to experience more of life from different regions and different cultures and stuff. And it's just, and that's the whole thing. You're trying to experience this life because we ain't here forever. And but yeah, there's great players here. Big Rich McDonough, Matt the Rattlesnake Letch has gotten so good in the past 10 years. I mean, I love it when he comes in if he wants to sit in. I love having him sit in. Marquise Knox comes down to Hammerstones and sits in with me from time to time. Jeremiah Johnson, all these guys, I'm very fortunate that these folks are so nice to me and so cool to me, and they're great players. And I went through a lot of different rhythm sections. All of them kick ass. Everybody could play their asses off. I don't mess with people that can't play. But the people I've chosen or that have chosen me to play with, they're all world-class musicians. They're kick ass.
You know, when you landed in here in St. Louis, John, they were all talking about you. The reverence being shown you was off the chart, man.
Yeah, that's all well and good.
You were kind of their hero.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I've never been in this for that.
Sure.
I could care. It makes me uncomfortable. It always has. They tried making me a star a couple times when I was younger, and it's just like, no, because I worked for people that were stars, and I saw what they had to go through, and I just, that's not for me.
Right.
I just want to play.
Sure.
And so when I got here, I was welcomed here. The audiences welcomed me. The musicians welcomed me. And then they all got to know me. But eventually, I found my way to the Morgans. And with my rhythm section being brother and sister, there's that sibling connection there that they've been playing together their whole lives. So
right.
There's a connection there rhythmically and
well, Riley.
It's just incredible.
They are incredible, and what amazes me no end is seeing Riley play the keyboard as he's playing the drums and keeping it all separate in his head.
That is simply amazing. The really amazing thing is he can only do that when he's playing at Hammerstones because it's that big mirror right behind him.
Uh-huh.
And you see, that's the trick is he's got to use mirrors. Since you can't smoke inside, it's just mirrors. And so what no one notices is while he's playing drums, his image in the mirror reaches out and plays the keyboard parts.
That's what's going on.
But that's a secret, though. Shh. Don't tell nobody. No, he's extremely talented. Decora's extremely talented. Their whole family, they all play all the instruments. They all sing. They all dance. They kick ass. They're smart and funny people, and they keep me laughing, and they've accepted me as one of their own, and they are some of the best people I've ever met in my life, and I really enjoy playing here, and I'm planning on spending my what's left of my days of performing music right here at Hammerstones every Wednesday, every first and third Sunday, and every fourth Saturday. From here to infinity and beyond.
Well, that's a good way to close this. John, thanks for your time today.
No
really
problem,
appreciate
Dave.
it and for sharing your story.
No problem, Dave. And when you want to learn more about it, we can do it again sometime. Because there's a lot more to it.